This is SSTN Radio. If you didn't know, it stands for Start Spreading the News. I'm Joe. He's Ryan. He's Sam. And we're on station 83.3.
The NFL season is right around the corner, and with a lot of big moves in the offseason, who's going to come out on top?
But first, a quick word from our sponsor, Big Baller Brand.
Have you ever wanted some overpriced gear?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, then you go to Big Baller Brand. They have all of the overpriced gear.
I never knew that.
Oh, yeah, you should go.
Big Baller Brands.
So if you ever wondered about the sleepers or which team will come out on top in the NFL season, we're right here. So I think the MVP of this year's got to go to Carson Wentz, because Carson Wentz obviously was going to get the MVP last year, but he tore his ACL. And I really think he can come off of this injury just fine. The Eagles still have a stacked roster, and maybe even better than last year. I'm just going to say it's going to go to Carson Wentz.
I feel like that it's definitely just going to have a great year. My question is, when is he going to come back? Because the Eagles has said they do not want to rush him back. They already have a great starting quarterback that they can use in Nick Foles. I wouldn't be surprised if Carson Wentz comes back week 4 or week 5.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised also, but I think the MVP also has to go to Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
He's just so agile and can throw it. He's such a great overall quarterback. I can't see it going anybody else.
Who's your sleeper team in each division? Who do you guys think is a sleeper player this year?
Well, you got to look at the Arizona Cardinals. That was a sleeper team for me all year. They got Larry Fitzgerald, who's still a 1,000-yard receiver. He can still do it. And David Johnson is obviously back from injury, one of the best running backs, if not the best running back in the entire NFL. And with the addition of Josh Rosen, he's probably going to play in this season. And Sam Bradford, there's definitely a high possibility he's going to get hurt. But they have a talented defense. My only concern with this team is that they cut Tyrann Mathieu in the offseason, and Tyrann Mathieu is such a vital piece to this defense, but they still do have Patrick Peterson on this defense, and they do compete in the same division as the Rams and the 49ers, which is another concern.
I definitely think that's probably going to be the most competitive division in football. You got the Seahawks, still with Russell Wilson, who is a surefire every year as an MVP candidate. You got the 49ers, who improved a lot with Jimmy Garoppolo. They brought in Jared McKinnon. They also brought in some fixtures on the offensive line. And, of course, you got the Rams, who were the winners of the offseason, signed Ndamukong Suh, got Marcus Peters, got Aqib Talib. I just feel that the Cardinals, it's too much for them. I feel like Josh Rosen, I love him. I feel like he's the most NFL-ready quarterback in the draft. I feel like he's going to shine. If Sam Bradford gets injured, I really think that he's going to shine.
Calling from our here's a caller on the line.
Go ahead.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hi.
I'm just curious, we see some good stuff. We've seen them so far a couple of games. It looks pretty good against Dallas yesterday. They're big draft picks that's playing so far. What are your thoughts on their performance so far this summer?
I feel that their performance is very good in the summer. Like, I just feel like there may be a few years before they can actually compete. They got DeAndre Ayton, who looks like he's going to be a great player. I feel like extending Devin Booker was the good thing to do. I just feel like they're too young. They just need more time to grow as a team. They also got Mikal Bridges, who I feel like was the most NBA-ready player in the draft. I just feel like it's too much.
Well, speaking of that, our next time. Yeah, speaking of that, our next topic is the NBA Summer League, and the Phoenix Suns, obviously an underlooked move, is trading for Mikal Bridges. A lot of 76ers fans are saying it's a good move, but Zaire Smith is not a great playmaker. Yeah, you might say the Phoenix Suns are a couple years away, so they could have gave up a good draft pick to the 76ers, but Mikal Bridges is a lockdown defender. He's a great shooter, and I think he's going to be a key role if the Phoenix Suns ever get a championship. I think Mikal Bridges, DeAndre Ayton, and Devin Booker can form a super team.
Switching topics, on Kevin Knox, he has been playing like a monster. I mean, he is so good. I mean, even in these couple games that he's been playing in, he's put up such good stats, and I doubt he can keep it up for the regular season, but I guess we'll see, right?
Well, the Knicks have stated that they're really not going to try to go for the championship this year, as Porzingis is going to be out for a while, and they obviously don't have the championship roster outside of Porzingis. So I guess they're going to go for the high draft pick. But Kevin Knox is someone that can help them win now without Porzingis. Kevin Knox has showed flashes of greatness at Kentucky. So I really believe in the kid.
I really feel like that the whole Knicks season is probably got to be based around attracting free agents. They're going to have room for a max contract next season. I just feel like this season with Kevin Knox showing flashes that he can, without even shooting, he's like going, I think he's shooting at least like under 35%. He is an athletic freak that can run up the floor. He can drive in, dunk the ball, and do anything he wants.
As New York, definitely a big market. Kyrie Irving has stated he wants to go there next season. But also, Kawhi Leonard is looking to be traded now. This story has been going on for several months now. San Antonio and him have really had a bunch of problems, and he stated recently that he would prefer the Clippers than the Lakers. So where do you think Kawhi should go, and do you think he should play in a big market?
Yeah, I feel like he should be playing in a big market for the Clippers. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have today. Thank you for tuning in on SSTN.
SSTN.
SSTN. This is Sam,
Ryan.
Joe.
signing